I'm going to try the window.
Yeah.
Excellent. She boldly opens the window. A shrieking siren fails to pierce the night, absolutely failing to go off.
All right.
Panics the Rock, who runs off screaming. No, wait.
One of us should keep watch just in case it's a silent alarm.
Okay.
I'll use my demon box to give you a call if I see some cops coming. We may have to get out of here quick.
Standing in back might be noticed. There's a small bush you can hide in back here, but you're thinking that if somebody's to go back behind the hot tub in the other house, because you can just see the back of the hot tub, then they might spot you.
All right. Well, we could all go in.
Yeah,
maybe get arrested.
Maybe the studio will bail you out.
Yeah.
No problem. You guys get inside. Nothing bad seems to be happening right yet.
Dean, I go in with incredible skill.
Excellent.
No problems.
What do you want to do?
Huh? Are we climbing?
I don't even need a roll for this. It's just
before I go in through the window, I'm going to get the surveillance equipment, the binoculars, the microphone.
Good. I was going to have a lot of slow motion pan shots of all of the things in the trunk as you guys were sitting inside of the house. But you remember, take a card. So, right, you guys, I mean, I don't need a climber roll because you've got all the time in the world, and getting through this window, not a huge deal. But
I got a surveillance plus 20, guys.
All right, let's do some surveillance.
So you want to set up there and watch for like till the next day or something?
Patrol times a day.
Sure. Okay, go ahead and roll and use your surveillance plus 20 card if you wish. Let me grab something. I'll be right back.
Wait till not.
So, like I said, they've always got these guys around. The guy Memzi is our director, so he's if we piss him off, we'll be off the show, which is not good.
Oh, that's important.
Yeah. I created my surveillance check.
Holy shit. Okay, great. There are no patrols. Nobody really seems to be giving a shit. You guys are up on the second floor in the bedroom looking down on the airplace. There's like baby seats in some of the cars. One of the guys' pistol fell out because he was trying to wear it wrong. They flash each other gang signs that look cool but may not be real gang signs. Occasionally, they'll talk about their 401ks. Give me whichever is lowest for your character, either empathy or evidence analysis, roll that, whichever is lower.
Okay.
If you really need a check in one of them that isn't checked, you can try both. But otherwise, just whichever one's lower.
Empathy success.
Almost a quarter. Evidence analysis.
Okay.
Yeah, evidence analysis under a half.
Nice. Okay, basically, it's probably maybe 5 in the morning before they fucking go to bed inside. But what you've gathered from watching and listening to them and stuff, these are one of the guy who they call Nemzi's entourage. They want to be. They're basically playing at being tough gangsters. They're not. They're normal people. They work normal jobs. They have wives and kids and stuff. But they're playing it like, yeah, I'm OG type of shit. They're not. They don't even have the terminology right. They're just hanging out, basically leeching off of this other guy who is enjoying the worship and adoration that his old friend peer group is giving him. That's pretty much what's going on here.
Right.
It's not. There's no bad stuff going on. Nobody's like talking about knocking over liquor stores later or whatever. Yeah, they seem to be normal, reasonable people who don't know how to hide or use their weapons or whatever. But everybody has some sort of gat and some very new-looking chains that they're wearing and stuff. You know, they're going for that '80s retro look.
So one of the ideas I came up with was try and convince them that a rival gang is about to attack them. And watch them scatter.
Yeah, that might spook them. Could have somebody pretend to be a cop or a fed and walk up and start giving them shit.
You're pretty convinced at least one of them's a lawyer. These are upper class black guys who are pretending they're gangsters in the privacy of their own home.
Maybe that won't work. How far?
You're thinking if a real gang rolled up on them, there would be a lot of brown pants.
Yeah.
Got any favors with gangs?
No, I don't have any favors with gangs. We did just tangle with the Lords of Death in Chinatown. So I've got a pretty good idea what they look like.
So if you guys want to impersonate an Oriental street gang, that could be fun.
Yeah, I mean, one stupid idea we came up with was tell them that the Lords of Death gave us $100 to deliver these fortune cookies to you, and the fortune cookies are like, we're going to kill you, and we're coming to hit your house, and your gang is going down, and that kind of stuff.
Could get messy.
Sorry, I was going to say, based on his critical thing, you're thinking they wouldn't know a real street gang if they showed up and introduced themselves. Hi, we're Lords of Death. Who is that? They'd have no fucking clue. Sorry, go ahead, Sheila. What were you going to say?
Rock, have you been inside the house? Do you know if we get in where we're going?
We know exactly where the safe is. It's behind a portrait of Memzi making a gang sign. The safe is small. We're going to need some drywall saws and sledgehammers to get it out of the wall. But I think the best thing to do is not to sit there for an hour and try and safe crack.
Well,
just take it and run. But if you want to see if we can get an hour clear and safe crack.
If you get in there stealthily, you could probably have an hour at it. But
this is something that he's going to notice if there's, let me look behind the picture and there's a big old hole.
Right.
So.
Plus, people are pretty porous on going in and coming out of the house. Like, I need a beer. Let's watch some TV. Let's play Xbox, and then coming back out. They're just kind of, it's all one big, happy, fun room for these guys.
Yeah. Yeah, and the safe cracking will be obvious too, because that's like drilling the safe.
Yeah, if you guys figure out a clever way to make 8 people want to leave the property, great. Because there's a lot of good ways, or some other way of dealing with them.
Ice cream truck. Just have an ice cream truck that never gives you the right change right down the block.
That's so fucking cool.
Is the safe in that main room?
It's in the living room. It's in the right, Logan. That was the TV room that we're in.
You can totally see it from. Yeah, you go through the front door and it's off to your right.
Okay. Yeah, we definitely need to get him out of there then.
Yep.
Do we have any hackers?
Hackers? Yeah, I can hack.
Shows a picture of him with a machete.
No, it shows a picture of me in a hoodie with like just the monitor light on my face.
No.
You could probably
my porn mustache.
Send a scary warning message to their demon box saying like there's a tornado or a nuclear strike incoming.
That's true. That's true. We need their numbers, or we need we need equipment. We need something to spoof an emergency system message. Might be able to swing that. Probably not.
I was just thinking, most elaborate thing ever to get 8 people to leave a house. We think a national disaster. Okay.
Best idea I got is the rival gang thing. Just scare them the fuck off. Just show up in balaclavas and say, the Lords of Death are here to end you. You're in our territory, gangsters.
You are in a really nice place that has starter mansions, and I just wanted to point this out for the record. You are not in the fucking crib here, not in the hood.
I've
Yeah,
got it.
yeah.
I've got it.
Oh, thank God.
What's that?
I mean, sorry, go ahead.
We call fumigators and order fumigation for this house.
Go on.
And
We're the
they
fumigators.
just show up and tell everyone to leave.
What kind of fumigation?
For bugs or whatever.
Yeah, get him the tent the house. That was the other. We were going to give him bed bugs.
Then, well, I guess they'd have to be in on it, or we'd need gas masks to go into the house while it's being fumigated.
Yeah, we got
There are
that
some
human
drawbacks
factor,
to
but I'm
this.
not sure how much damage that's going to do.
Shows all the PCs dead in the house with gas flowing. Shit. Awkward. Six a.m. Sun's starting to come up.
All right, let's get the hell out of here. We can discuss it back at the dojo.
Got to the dojo. Everybody's got breakfast and dojo.
Yay.
Magic points back.
You haven't slept yet.
No.
Hoping to someday. Really super tired.
Yeah, I think we should probably take some sleep time.
Gotta sleep. It's a good idea.
Yeah.
Okay. It's
sleep.
6 p.m. Your magic points are back. You're awake and it's dinner time. Hooray.
All right, I'm going to try my usual sword trick thing.
We sleep like vampires now. We dressed as them. Now we sleep like them.
All right, I got 28 in sword trick. That's a fail, and that's a fail. Yay.
Hey, I made sword trick.
Woo! Woo! Checking it.
My sword disappears.
Yep. You feel happy inside.
How did
Well, at
you
least
do
got a
that?
sword.
Oh, I was gonna trade out the rapier for a scimitar.
Okay.
Might be quite a bit better for lopping off somebody's head. Otherwise, you'll have to stab it off. That takes forever.
It's just
Stab,
inconvenient.
stab. Perforate. Cut along perforations. So, right. It's 6 p.m. You guys are awake. You have a nice dinner. Jim thinks you're all clinically insane. And, right, he goes off to tidy things. He buttles.
All right, so this is basically where we've been out for 2 weeks now. Golly gee, how does this happen? We managed to complete another mission in between.
And went to a party. So yeah, if you guys can solve this little thing, I will be over the moon.
So we got fumigators, we got rival gang.
He's
They
not
don't
like
know
rival
you,
gang,
so if
though.
you walked up and told them that, such and so rival gang said they're going to hit the house at 8 o'clock, you better be scarce. That might work.
He really likes the rival gang thing, but again, you're in a high tax bracket type neighborhood there.
Yeah, they're not an actual gang, so I don't think they're gonna be threatened.
All right, well, what are normal people afraid of?
They're afraid of a dude who has a bunch of tattoos and makes his fist light on fire.
Haha.
Brand?
Maybe we can call him up.
That's possible.
Maybe we're in disguise because he's like, Memsy's going to chop off our heads or something. And we go in there with just inexplicable things.
As a quick side note, both of you guys know that you've discovered in the meantime, you work for a guy named Memsey. And apparently on Monday, you're going to be going back to work for this guy who owns the house that you're getting ready to break into. So having him or his people see your face may not be good for you.
Yeah. Which we already did that. I fell off the ladder. I fumbled. We went in as cable repairmen, and I went up the ladder on the side of the house and rolled like a 98, or was it 100? I think it was 100.
You rolled 100.
Were you trying to pull the safe from the outside?
No, he literally was just trying to climb up the ladder, and he decided to take a dive onto his head, and then everybody pulled out their cell phones to film it.
Oh.
Because that's what you do, right?
Yeah.
Well, that's what they did. And I guess we got lucky because I haven't heard anything from Memsey.
Or he knows that you're messing with him and is going to retaliate. You don't know.
We don't know.
Or he thinks you may be moonlighting as an actual cable repairman. You don't know.
Yeah.
Somebody has an idea.
You mentioned car seats.
That's right.
Do they send their kids to the same daycare and they all have to go pick up their toddler?
Not all of them have car seats. 2 or 3 of the cars had car seats.
Okay, because that would thin out some of them for a while.
Well.
Oh, that's right. We could just do a preschool shooting.
No.
God damn.
But a lice outbreak where we can affect all the places with insects. Little Junior has a snotty nose.
Yeah.
You have to come pick him up immediately.
Okay.
It's just getting scarier and scarier as time goes on. Next, you're gonna be fucking chemical bombing daycares.
we won't really affect anyone. It's just a fake out.
Right. Sorry, they would. I'm just saying that, They're like, well, we've discovered all the daycare centers that kids don't go to because we've managed to infect them.
No one came.
Yep. So. How do you get 8 people to want to leave the house and not be curious about it? Now, actually, you don't know what their schedule is for today because you slept through it, but it's 6 p.m.
You all right?
I'm melting. It's
Yeah.
on the inside. So, what do you guys do? Or do you just hang out in the dojo and talk?
We're going to hang out in the dojo and talk for now, I think.
Get some.
Turn off the water main.
How much horse tranquilizers do you have?
I had 13 doses left. We can give them some Special K and see if they try to be cool and take the ketamine. That'll incapacitate them.
Put it in the keg.
Hey, want some drugs?
Put it in the keg.
Yeah, that's not bad. They all drink.
You can pretty much guarantee that everybody'd have at least one glass out of the keg if you were to do what she is talking about.
Right.
They all liked the beer keg.
And since I got that super great luck roll, I know exactly how many doses to put in.
The other thing is that there is, I didn't mention this, near did he. There's the house, and then attached to the house is a fenced area. This is where the jacuzzi, barbecue, etc. is, right? And easy access to the inside of the house. And then there's a bigger fenced area that's around the property. You can go up and stay out of the bigger fenced area by going up drive and then straight into the smaller fenced area in the house area, which everybody does because in the bigger fenced area are half a dozen dogs in a pack that roam around. They don't seem to be trained at all. They're more the random, like somebody went, I need to buy a bunch of guard dogs. You want to train them? Nah. I just want big, ugly, nasty, bite through bone guard dogs. That should be enough.
Yeah.
Do you need them to obey your commands? Nah. I'll just leave them in between the two fences to run around and act crazy and bark a lot.
Yeah, I told them about the dogs.
Oh yeah, well they were on surveillance with you. They seen the dogs. Anytime the dogs start barking, all the guys who range in the color spectrum from one of them should not be seen outdoors ever because they'll burst into flame, all the way to really dark. They all yell at the dogs to shut the fuck up, and the dogs do for a while. So it's kind of an ongoing thing. You're thinking if the dogs make noise, if they don't make noise, these people don't know or care. Pretty much the dog's job is to catch, kill, and eat anybody who goes into their territory, which it looks like they could do, but these are not highly trained dogs. These are just like Dobermans, Rottweilers, something like that. Just nasty bite dogs. That's it.
Right. And we were thinking of lacing some steaks with ketamine and throwing those in if we needed to neutralize the dogs.
So
I like animals a lot. I love little animals. Those are cute little puppies in there.
Oh my god! It shows like one of them chewing on a metal bar.
I called that one Petey.
Take a card. Your character's getting freakier and freakier. I like it.
Well, that was part of with media rest. Like I haven't been able to develop because it's like, well, she's going to be flipped out.
No, that's great. That's great. I like it.
When it's in not her normal way.
She strikes me as one of those people who could become the nutritionist, conspiracy theory. The chemtrails are anti-vax, and all that.
Yes, yeah, that's kind of whatever.
Oh yeah, I can see her totally doing that. Very cool. So, so far, I'd also like to after Sheila decreases her hand to 4, then I would for you, Sheila, and you alone. Get rid of any cards you don't want and refill your hand. Have fun.
I'm gonna drop motorcycle.
How long?
But he's got mobility scooters out back. God damn it.
Not discreet.
No.
I'll take the motorcycle and drop a plethora of penguins on top of that. We're not going to need.
Now you got drive-thrus that you can go to if you're hungry.
Yeah, we're not going to need food supplies.
All right, fellas, if you want to go shopping, I have quite a few cards of. Like I have Master Paime, I have Replenish, I have Assistant Reroll, and now I got Expert Psychoanalysis, which I have not read yet.
Yeah,
looks like I'm not there yet.
Master Pay is a fucking cool ass card.
Yeah, somebody keep that one.
Yeah.
All right.
Here, I'll just drop them onto wherever it is for your screen, and
that's the last they ever saw of those cards.
Yeah. It's just a little walk away from the discard pile.
Oh, I see them. Yeah.
Okay, there's
Yeah, well, basically, they need to trade you crap.
Yeah, what do you guys have? Junk?
I'll trade you a motorcycle plus 20 for a Master Pay any day.
All right.
Mine are decent. I'll keep them.
Okay, so basically, only one of those cards would get saved then, and then the other 3 would get tossed.
Oh. So I can't see what you put out there.
It's Assistant Reroll, Replenish, and Expert Psychoanalysis.
Oh.
2 of those cards are damn sexy.
They're way down in the corner. Should I move them back towards the discard pile? Do you know? Can you see the discard pile on your monitor?
Yeah. Okay, I'll take the Replenish. And I'll drop.
You don't have to get rid of all your cards, by the way, Sheila.
Yeah.
If you want to keep one of them or whatever, you are welcome to do so.
Escape or reroll?
Yeah, that might be good for whoever's going to swap the keg.
I'll drop the escape.
Swapping the keg, you're thinking, would be impossible even for a ninja. If you can think of a clever way to...
We'll have a keg delivered.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the only way out, other way out. Yeah.
Yeah, Scott
Free
just-
beer.
Yeah. Take card, Scott, for being the first to say it. That is a much easier way than swapping the keg. It's like, you pretty much have to burrow under the ground to pull that one off, and even then it'd be iffy.
Okay, skill 10. Anyone want it?
No.
Going in the garbage.
No.
Okay.
Sheila, you going to refill your hand?
Yeah, but I'm waiting to see, like, should I keep the assistant reroll? Should I drop the psychoanalysis?
The assistant reroll is a damn sexy card.
Yeah, the assistant rerolls good. The psychoanalysis, nobody's going to get insanities from this probably. So.
All right. So now I'll draw 3. Remind me that I've got the reroll.
I was wondering how long the ketamine would keep people out for.
How long was I out for?
Russ, take a card, and Scott, give me a pharmacy roll, please.
Let's see.
I got a stealth plus 20. That'll help.
There you go.
Okay.
Is that fumble on your pharmacy there, Scott?
Fumble, yes.
Yes. You think that they'll be out for 10 heartbeats exactly.
Oh.
Bum, bum,
Blah.
bum, bum, bum.
Oh, yeah, I tried that stuff. And I was gone for most of the day, throwing up and elevated heart rate, and was in the K-hole for like a couple hours, and it's powerful stuff.
It must really slow your heart down.
No, it doesn't. It actually speeds your heart up.
Because it's only 10 heartbeats.
It takes hours to do 10 heartbeats.
I get it. Nice.
No, that's not right, man. I don't know where you got that from. This stuff will definitely put people out for a while.
Okay.
Rock, are there other security measures do you know about? Do they have
Yeah, there's an electronic security system in the door, but since the door is always open and they're going in and out,
Okay.
we just have to pick a time when they're going in and out, and they'll be off.
I'm thinking video cameras.
Did we see any video cameras?
We don't want to be
I don't
on
remember seeing any
film.
video cameras. But we didn't check that carefully. We were doing our cable repair bullshit, so that's possible.
Would there be other groups who would be wanting to get at this safe?
Ooh, take a card for your evil mind. I like that. I wish to encourage that sort of behavior.
Not that I know of.
I mean, do you imagine that there's more than just this one lady's information?
Oh, stuff in the safe, that other incriminating information. We don't even know if it's like a blue movie of her from when she was young, and we don't even know if that's in there. We just know that she said it was in a safe in Memsey's place. So we could boost the safe or crack the safe and find that it's not in there, which would suck, but we're just taking her word for it.
Because we would want to, because we have the joy of needing to see him right afterwards. We need to make sure none of this would ever look like at all coming back to her or us. We need to
take everything in the safe.
Yeah, well, and like, do we decide we want to tear the place up? Do we want to try to swipe everybody's watches?
May as well.
Yeah. Make it look like a burglary.
From bad beer.
I was going to say, that's a hell of a burglary after drugging everybody.
We need to.
Well, I mean,
I think just emptying the safe will probably be sufficient.
Okay. He probably has more than just one thing in there.
We think so, and probably.
If you wanted to leave your evil note that you're from the Wu-Tang Clan, have it just sitting on there.
What, you mean leave a note saying the Lords of Death say hi?
Yeah.
I liked Wu-Tang Clan.
Yeah.
Greetings from the Wu-Tang Clan. All right, so we'll leave that note in the safe after we get in the safe.
I think that they would recognize them. Maybe.
Okay. Yeah, that would totally. They're a bunch of idiots as far as gang lore goes, so that would totally do it. Hang on.
Okay. So we order the keg. We drug it. We wait till Mimsy's not there. Deliver it. Wait for them to get fucked up. And then just walk in the front door.
Yep.
So, let me know when you're ready to execute.
I say disguised from the back. We're disguised and we come in from the back because if there are video cameras, I imagine they would be front door heavy.
Yeah, the problem with the back is the dogs.
Is the puppies. I want to scratch their ears anyway.
Well,
Yeah, you can have fun with that.
yeah,
Shows one of them with the muzzle covered in blood going.
I'll crack the safe. Rock keeps a lookout.
All right. So how do we get a keg delivered? Do we pay off a delivery guy?
Disguises are probably a good idea.
We just buy
disguises are
one.
definitely a good idea.
We just buy one.
Yeah, we buy one.
And we tamper it and we deliver it.
No, we would want a third party to deliver it.
Yeah.
But we'll just buy one and tamper with it, and then pay a courier to drop it off. Or
In this period of history in California, they literally have pick up and deliver guys for a variety of stuff, sometimes even if it's illegal. But to find one of these, I would need streetwise rolls to know where to get it, because the cops really don't like it, because you
Success.
He knows where to get one. Delivery, no problem. And not even that expensive for a keg, since it's a little heavy. It might be $100, but to fucking wrap this up, you'd probably pay $1,000. So, and then the keg costs $100. Great. It's full of beer and drugs. Yeah.
All right.
Now, here's a question. How much of your ketamine, Special K, would you like to put into the beer tank thing? Because unless you can give me a pharmacy roll and then you put in the correct amount.
Oh, I'll try pharmacy.
If several people make pharmacy rolls and success and fail, then you don't know which one is actually not wrong.
That would be a fumble on the pharmacy.
You know exactly how much to put in.
I think you might want to check your math again, and I'll slap the assistant reroll.
Oh, there you go. Thank God for that. Well played. I was gonna have.
Does anybody actually have pharmacy? I have chemistry. Is chemistry going to work for this?
Yeah, I'd be good with chemistry. But
Success.
yes, the assistant reroll is big help.
I re-rolled success on chemistry.
Right. You've got about 4 doses of Special K left, because going more than that, like if somebody shotguns a beer and then goes for another one, that may fucking put them into a coma. This is dangerous stuff you're dealing with, which is why you do it on a regular basis.
Right. Yeah.
I mean, Plus, if you overdose, you may come back to life. Fuck it. You have no idea. You've never tried that.
That was my take on it. Yeah. Let's just try this stuff firsthand.
Awesome. So you got 4 doses. What do you want to do with those? Everybody take one or what? Everybody hit the K-hole. We're going robbing. Woo, drugs.
Well, we're not doing any more drugs, but you're saying 4 doses in the beer.
No, you've got 4 doses left.
Oh, okay. So 9
the rest
doses
is in the beer. Yeah. Honestly, if
so he knows how much to put in.
Yeah. The problem is that there's to make a big enough keg that it's believable, as opposed to here's a pony keg of beer, and they'll be like, get the fuck out of here. You need a reasonable sized keg, so it's very dissolute in there.
Right. All right. So we got the doses in the keg. We could lace up some meat for the dogs in case we need it.
Done. You've got steaks and laced, and that's a nice cut of meat. What a pity. And the dogs are like, ah. So, yeah, they're gonna poison the puppies.
Oh, they're just gonna sleep for a while.
They attempt to reassure you. They're lying, and you know it. So, do you wish to execute your plan now?
Sure. Let's get somebody to deliver them some free beer.
Is the guy home?
It's got to take card. You make sure he's gone. And is there a note that you'd like to send with the beer or anything?
Or compliments. Wu-Tang Clan.
For all the homies.
For all the homies.
Yeah.
Great. The guy writes it on the card.
P.S. Don't pour it out on the ground.
He looks
Don't write
at
that.
you like you're on crack. All right. Is it that bad?
Okay.
Great.
I'm just teasing. I'm teasing. No, it's something that they do. They pour a beer for people who have died.
Homies that aren't with us anymore.
Uh-huh.
I'm gonna take this rapid card cycler into my hand. Does anyone want to reroll?
Ooh.
Rapid card cycling.
Well, he's first got to get rid of one of his 5 cards, and then he can use whatever he's wanting to and stuff.
Yeah.
Well, I think what he's saying is, does someone want to snatch it up because he's about to discard it?
What?
No?
Yep.
Okay.
If you have any junk to discard, take my reroll.
I will discard the stealth plus 20. We probably won't need stealth, and we're all pretty good at that anyway. Give me the reroll.
Okay. Reroll's out.
I was going to say, the rapid card cycle is a sexy fucking card.
Rapid card cycling.
Draw 10.
10.
Yeah.
Keep one.
Yeah, and then you pick one of those 10 to keep. Good deal.
I'm going to go back in my room and try to somewhat disguise my features.
Great idea. Give me a disguise roll.
I did not make that.
You look like Boba Fett. You don't like it. Those are wearing the helmet and stuff. She's like, God damn it.
I'll give disguise a shot, too.
If you can successfully disguise, you can also try on other people if they let you to disguise them if you fail on yourself or whatever. You can try.
I failed on myself.
Well, you can try on you, and she can try on you, or you can try on her. She can try on you if you'd like to play dress up with each other.
Are psychic abilities in play?
Negative.
Okay, so out of my 10, I should discard the psychic abilities plus 20 and redraw that?
Yes.
Okay.
You are correct.
Excellent. Draw one more.
Yeah,
All right, Rock.
that one. Here
Rock,
we go.
let's see if we can help. No.
Can you
She
just-
dresses you up like a one of those oldie-timey English trollops, with the really red up here and stuff. Yeah, you do not make an attractive lady.
Okay.
I'm
I'm going to try on her now.
You look like
I don't know.
Goldcrack. Oh my God.
Look at that. I did the same thing, 100.
Wow. You're both dressed like the worst trollops ever. It is just embarrassingly bad. And you dressed each other like transvestites who were partially blind, neurotic, and had only heard of what women should look like from somebody who was inexact.
Okay, now I got 2 rerolls in my hand, so if we want to spread these around, that might be smart.
Do we look like ourselves? Do I look like I would be recognized as me?
Yes. If you were seen like this, you would literally try to kill yourself. It is that bad. If this went viral, especially after you became famous, it would probably ruin you, even though you claimed it's for a part. They would give.
You roll a D100 because it just says rolling 100.
Oh, maybe. Yeah, I'm sure that's it.
That's not a roll.
That's
roll.
fine. Yeah, if you click the picture of the
Yeah.
dice,
See, if you click roll, yeah, you didn't roll 100. I rolled 100.
thank God.
You want to roll a D100.
I was gonna say if you click the picture of the dice and then advanced roll, you can move that to D100. Yeah, there you go.
So you still did not make it.
All right, yeah,
I'm really bad with makeup.
he's no longer extra hideous, if nothing else.
All right, so balaclavas it is.
Hey,
Those are hard to fuck up.
I
Yeah.
made this, guys.
Whoa.
We're gonna need some safe cracking tools
I
before we
made
do
this,
this.
guys, in a quarter.
Who's this guy? Now there's another guy walking around this house. Who are you?
Who
Glenn?
are you?
I am a Frenchman.
Glenn,
Oh,
get out here. There's a Frenchman
See my
now.
little mustache.
right, Logan. We don't have tools to do this job, do we?
I safe crack by feel.
I'm not sure that's the way it works in this system. Logan was telling me that's basically drilling the safe is cracking a safe, not the.
What kind of safe is it?
You don't know. You've never seen it, and he's very vague on it.
It's a small piece of crap safe. It's not very high quality, small, tiny little dinky safe in the wall.
Feel really work then.
Yeah, possible. From what you've seen as far as tools, Russ, you're thinking something to saw drywall or a sledgehammer and a crowbar is the minimum that you'd bring. That would definitely fucking do it.
Just get the safe out of the wall.
Yeah, you could. It's literally shoebox size. Only an idiot sticks that in their wall.
Right.
Yeah.
I
just
look
in
up-
case, bring tools or whatever.
Yeah, let's get it off site. Let's just pull it out of the wall.
I'm gonna look up a picture, some different pictures, and ask Rock. Can you just so Glenn has an idea of what it's going to look like?
I'll make my memory roll.
Yeah, I was gonna say he's not gonna remember what it looks like, and also
Success.
he picks it, and Len's like, "My God, I've never seen that before. What is a fire safe?" And you're like,
I actually
This
succeeded
is what
in
we're
my
talking
memory roll
about, Glenn.
again.
"It's weird, but yeah, you've never heard of such a thing. You know, it's supposedly, according to the text next to the strange glowing paper that's on the glass, according to that, it actually keeps your documents from burning when there's a fire if they're inside of it. Amazing."
Wow.
So it's not necessarily even a locked safe, is what you're saying.
No, it's got a lock.
Oh, okay.
Oh yeah, it's got like spin dial and everything. But no, he's amazed because this safe was not around when he learned to crack safes. He has to go through like with doing it by feel. You usually have like different numbers, and you're writing in grease pencil in the safe, and it takes a while. And you've got different math that you're doing and all that. It's a pain in the ass. But no, I've read up on professional safe cracking. The movie shit, not so effective unless you're in the movie, and then you know the combination because they tell you. Unless they're dicks. So anyway,
Yeah, we should pull the safe out of the wall and get it off site and then see.
no problem. So you guys execute it. Since this is Russ's caper, yes, you're moving into caper territory.
Mm-hmm.
Actors doing a caper, jazz hands. Anyway, Russ, give me the big luck roll not to get fucked by random forces of nature here, because random shit does happen to you.
That's a basic success.
Yeah, good enough. Yeah, great. I was hoping for a fumble, and they were hosting a policeman's ball or some shit. Anyway, yeah, Menzie. It shows Menzie drive away, and then you call a guy. Okay, now, and he brings it in, and he's like, compliments, and they're like, Menzie, Menzie. And the dog's like, oh, they're gonna shut the fuck up, and the dog's like, ah. Then they take the keg over and they move out the old one, and they do, hey, somebody's already tapped it. And drinking goes on, and then they all eventually get more and more tired. One's like, what's going on? I think bedtime, says the other one. I don't understand. And eventually they're falling down stuff, and the dogs bark and nobody shuts them up, and that's how you know when they're unconscious. What do you do now?
Balaclava's on, break
Yeah.
the safe out of the wall.
Well, you kind of got the dogs still. You haven't done anything about the dogs.
Throw the meat to the dogs.
I'm all covered, and I'll take care of the puppies.
Gives the dog a bone.
I give the dogs some of the meat.
I give them some of the meat.
Great. They go unconscious and stuff. You're not sure if they're still alive or not because their little bodies and stuff. But wait, give me a pharmacy roll on the dogs there, Russ. Amount of steak, amount of drugs. Their body chemistry is different.
That is a success with chemistry.
But you've drugged dogs with ketamine before. This is not a new experience for you. Yeah, several times. It shows you sitting there stoned out of your mind with a wide variety of dogs and different shots. And
that's right. I once drugged the entire Westminster Kennel Club show just to say I could.
There you go. So then you guys pretty much at that point you hop over 2 fences. You wander into the door. There is a security keypad. It's not apparently on. It says disarmed, big letters in case you had any doubt. He goes, demon box, and you drag him off. And then there's a picture of Menzie doing a gang sign. Give me gang lore rolls, those who haven't made it already.
Fail.
Mm-hmm.
Nope.
Fail. Come on, Sheila, you can do this.
It's unmastered, unlearned.
No worries. Yes, he was flashing some sort of very elaborate looking gang sign. The picture opens up, and inside is a tiny ass safe. You guys busted out of the wall with a sledgehammer and a crowbar. It takes about 15-20 minutes of just fucking noisy shit. Nobody comes in, although you do hear somebody out there going, and the dog goes, shut up. and you guys take the safe and wander off with it. Right. You eventually are back in the dojo. You've got the safe. Now give me a safe cracking roll. You've got plenty of time to play feel around with the safe if you want.
All right.
Yes, you can support with your feel if you, holy fuck, you don't need to. Right. Zzz, ha ha, he says. What a piece of shit, you think.
That's easy.
All right, what's in the safe?
Okay, in the safe. Oh, by the way, everybody take a refill. You two for coming up with a plan, and Russ because he feels so good that his nipples are erect for finally getting this fucking plot done.
Hey.
But anyway.
All right.
Yeah.
I have
by the
really
way,
good cards, so I'm just going to take one.
Anybody want to take a guess of what the combination ended up being? I'll give you a fucking refill if you get it.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
No, it's 3 digits or 3 different numbers. Anybody else? Take a guess.
411.
No, they're all double
420.
digit numbers. No, that'd be good too. Scott, what's your guess?
36.
Take a refill then when you get done with this refill, Scott. Yes, he is just that lame. So here's what's in the box. First is big old book. It appears to be a very old book in classical Latin. It's large and impressive with pages made of vellum. It's handwritten with some sort of illumination, meaning they made pretty pictures in the margins. Also, it appears that stuffed inside of this big, impressive book, it looks like somebody was using something called Google Translate to attempt to translate Latin to English with mixed results. Let's see. Also in there is more stuff. There's a green thumb drive. You don't know what's in it. You haven't played with it. Also, there are 2 green accountancy binders that have lots of numbers and writing in foreign in it. If anybody would like to make a what's called linguistics roll, I will tell you what language, and also $2,000 of cold hard cash.
Aha.
All right. We'll split that 3 ways.
There's linguistics.
Can I make an accounting roll?
If you could understand the writing, that would be a big help. She tells you it's written in Hebrew.
It's Hebrew.
Okay, can you read it?
I'll
I
I'll
do
tell you
not
what
know.
it is, hopefully.
Well, actually, you might. Go ahead and give me a learn roll to just shit Hebrew out, basically. It's like, aha, of course I know Hebrew.
I ditched a reroll.
I know
Of course she
Hebrew.
knows Hebrew.
Of course she does. Take a check in Hebrew.
Right in Hebrew, Sheila.
I'm right.
And a check and learn if you don't have one already.
Yep. Right. Let's see. The names are code words. And only her, because she's the only one who understands this, give me either code breaking, math, advanced math, some sort of roll for figuring out the codes and shit.
Nothing on any of those.
So that's a fumble. No problem. Holy shit. This is
You want to reroll, Sheila?
It would save us from the fumble.
Yeah, we're end of mission, so I'm going to put a reroll on the table. Trade me something.
Good call.
I put a reroll on the table when I did my refill. If you want to grab that.
Well, if you discarded it, then they
Yeah,
could
then
just
Discarded is discarded, but I'm trading. It's over here by the. It's next to the discard pile above the skull.
I see ya.
Nobody heard me.
But you got to trade me something.
I see in my deck. I have a reroll.
Ooh,
So you can take yours back.
ooh.
All right. Well, we got 3 rerolls then.
Also-
You get 3 shots at this.
Great. Also, just to mention real quick, with those accounting binders is also a letter in a plastic bag. Like somebody put a letter in the plastic bag. Looks like very deliberately. It's printed on a standard printer, postmarked, metered mail. It's about a year old. And it says, maybe Keon, you can use this to blackmail Esty. Please burn this letter in the envelope. Esty was stealing money from a powerful group of people. And all you would need to do is make a photocopy of any one of the pages, present it to her, and she's your bitch. But
Esty.
apparently,
Esty Blumenfeld.
take a fucking card for remembering a name. I am so impressed with you. My special little guy.
That's the woman in the expensive suit.
Yes, yes. Oh. I'm so happy. But
I'm learning, Logan. I'm learning. I'm taking notes and learning.
My God, I'm happy.
Getting better and better. Soon I will be the most powerful man in the world. No, whatever.
Sheila, you're burning a reroll to try to get your advanced math or code breaking or whatever kind of skill you want to use to decipher these strange Sumerian or Hebrew markings. The code.
I have cryptography.
Yes, cryptography would be right on the money.
Well, then this is less than half for my cryptography.
Holy shit, you're good at cryptography too. Great. Okay, here's the deal. You're not sure if the person worked for the Mossad or was just robbing from the Mossad, but the Mossad is definitely involved, meaning Israeli Secret Intelligence Service. Yeah, this is something is telling you this is the big bad book here. You know, these ledgers. You don't know what the other shit is yet, but holy shit, these ledgers are definitely like make somebody dead type of material. Like if somebody discovered you had this, possibly the person who's it belonged to, possibly the Mossad, possibly both, a bullet in your head would be the least of your worries. This is super dangerous shit.
All right.
I tell them.
Cool. Esty, huh?
Wow.
That might be worth our while to blackmail her and use her for favors.
Right. Sheila, in your mind's eye, you see, or I'm sorry, Dana, in your mind's eye, you see the Rock going, you know, I've got an idea. And it shows him the clock gun and sticking it in his mouth. I know what to do. And you see the trigger pressure increasing. And she's just shaking her head looking at you, Rock. You don't know why she would have such a negative opinion of your idea. So anyway,
Okay. Dana, you should look at the thumb drive. I'm pretty sure that Ms. Barbara wouldn't like us looking at it.
Sexy time, you think?
Make sure that's her video.
Can you show me a picture of her?
You
Like,
work with her.
on the video?
Oh, yeah. Google.
She's on the painting.
Right. Well, no, she is not for some reason. But fortunately, just like you guys, she does have an IMDb page. She is a well-endowed, chesty blonde with the twinkling blue eyes. Basically, it appears that she got on the show in order to define the show's main demographic as male.
Her name's Misty.
No, she is named. Let's see, cast. There we go. Her name is Barbara Kurtz. Kurtz. Blonde hair, blue-eyed. Yeah, even in the IMDb page, she is too close to wardrobe malfunction.
All right, I'll find a laptop and slide it in.
There's a laptop, right? You put in the thumb drive, and right, give me a computer use roll, just not to fuck anything up badly here. In fact, I'll even give you a plus 20 on it because you're not doing anything bad. You're just like, play movie. If the laptop explodes and sends flaming pieces everywhere, that is unfortunate. Great. Yeah, that's no problem. Yeah, the movie contains an 18-minute long video, and watching it, it's either the worst porn ever or it's not a porn at all. It seems to have been set at night and is recorded by something handheld, possibly a cell phone. The production value is shit. But what you can tell is this Barbara Kurtz woman, she is not having porn things. She's basically doing arson right now. It looks like she was in a room and the guy was like filming through the window, and it clearly this is like some sort of filming room, and there's all kinds of like the old what's it called, DVDs or whatever, and some of them had her picture on it, and she's like putting around lighter fluid and stuff, and then the guy goes and retreats, and she goes out and throws in a torch and stuff, and the thing goes up, and then what happens is the guy basically films and then pauses for a while and then restarts again, and you see a couple bodies getting taken out of the building. The whole building ended up catching fire, not just the little room. And so basically it looks like she torched a building. She was trying to torch a room. It ended up being the building. And give me a law roll, because you're the only one watching it, although everybody else can try law if you ever tell them about it, or you can just say it was a horrible porn and then fool them. The guy came to fix the cable. He didn't even fix the cable. I feel horrible about that.
Did not make law.
It's probably illegal what she did, is your guess. You don't know. Maybe you can torch buildings here. Who knows? Ask Rock when he's not on ketamine. I know the person Sandy's going to be.
I call them over and say it's not a porno.
Huh? Okay. What is it?
It's her. You know her. What the hell is she doing?
Looks like
she's setting a building on fire.
That's what's on here. Is that the only file?
Yep. Did either of you two make your law roll?
Nope.
Who knows if these things are illegal or not?
But, arson is pretty illegal, and she could get serious time for that.
Especially if somebody died.
I'm figuring 5 to 10, and they're carrying bodies out, and
there's only 2 people. Isn't there a minimum? Somebody asks. Yep.